Guys, and welcome back to another episode of tutorials with Kasanga, and today I want us to do some basic color grading, color correction, whatever you're going to call it. So this is a clip that we shot. We were doing a promo of a movie. As you can see the details on the picture, we can really bring out some other aspects. So I want us to first of all do the basic ones, and I'll come to effects. I'll search for auto color, and then I'll just pick it, drag it, and drop it on the clip. Now look, just keep your eye here so that you see what happens to the clip. Once I just drop it, it gets more contrast, because this effect works on the black clip and the white clip. Now if we were to play around with these values, then just play around with the black clip, just enhances everywhere there is black. The white clip just plays around with the white. At times it's difficult to see. This was a 10. Yeah, now that's the white clip. Apart from that, we also have the normal ones. You can see the difference. We got the auto contrast, auto levels. Just drag each one. Now for the auto contrast, let me just turn it off. That's how it looks like. Let me just go with auto levels. Now that's the auto levels. It's getting a lot. Yeah, no. Let me just drop that down. Now this is the auto levels, this is the auto color. I have all of them in. Yeah, then there's also the other one that you can manually do. Is called the brightness and contrast. Brightness and contrast, you just search it and then click on it, press it there. This one just manually adjusts the brightness of the clip, make it darker, brighter as you want, and also for the contrast as you wish it to be. Now that's the basic. Now we have the other one that's a little bit more advanced. Now for the more advanced one, it's called the lumetri color. For this version, we just find all of them presets above here. I have the one screen, the two screen, the effects tab, the audio tab, the editing tab, the color tab that you are in right now, and the assembly tab. So for me, I just click on the color tab and the lumetri. I just arrange it so that it can appear always on the right. Now when you come to the lumetri color, we got the basic correction at the top. Once I click on it, you got the white balance, all these small things. Got the creative, got the white balance, tone. There are really a lot of things. Now the temperature, just if you want to make your video look cool or warm, just play around with this one. If I move it to the cool sides, just turns bluish. Move it to the warm sides, just turns orangish. But for this clip, I just prefer subtle 0. Tint, just plays around with the colors. Yeah, but I won't do anything to that. Now the exposure, because you might find some areas are overexposed, that's where you do this one. All they are underexposed, just play around with this one. The contrast, can just play around with it. For the highlights just works on these very bright patches. If you just brought them down, the shadows, bring them down, because you just want this face to appear properly. And one thing you have to remember is that everybody has their own preferences. Some people would like it to look in a certain way, others in a certain way, but just remember your own preference, and it might not look good to others, but that's just your own preference. Yeah, so just let me see about the blacks. Okay, now this guy looks too dark. Hey, it's too dark. Then the saturation for the color, I'm just gonna make all the other color pop up. So you see this orange is a little bit popping up. If I come and take off all the effects, you can see the difference. Then we have more advanced, like the creative, got the curves, got the RGB curves, got the color wheel. This just works in the mid-tones, the highlights and the shadows, and got the vignette. I've never liked using the vignette, but maybe it can work for you. So if I come and play around with this one, the best thing about this thing, you just learn just by playing with these colors or with these effects until you land to a place where you just feel, wow, this has really done it for me. So I hope that you really learned something today on how to use these basic color correctors, and believe that you will go to a place and utilize them. And never forget that the best way to improve yourself is by each and every day trying something new and doing something new. Otherwise, have a great one. See you next time on the next video. Bye.